Now on CoastTV News.
Exclusive interview. CoastTV talks directly to one of Delaware's Sussex County delegates. Her reaction to President Biden dropping out of the race and her support of Vice President Kamala Harris. Easing traffic, that's the ultimate goal of the Millsboro Bypass project. Where construction stands now and how the upgrades will transform daily commutes. New look license plate. Maryland unveils its newest vehicle placard, where you can get it and how it'll promote the Bay and environmental protection.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Path to the presidency. It's been a bumpy road of late. We hear from one Delaware delegate about what the shifting winds of change have felt like. Good evening. I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Madeline Overturf has the night off. Welcome to our news at 6. We begin tonight with presidential politics. CoastTV has an exclusive interview. You can only see it here with a Sussex County delegate previously pledged for President Biden, now pledged for Vice President Kamala Harris. New tonight, Leslie Lediger is one of the Sussex County elected delegates that will be heading to the Democratic National Convention next month in Chicago. As you can imagine, it has been a busy few days for her. Like all of us, Lediger has had to digest the announcement made by President Biden, the swift movement of the Democratic Party to coalesce around Vice President Harris. And so we wanted to sit down with her and have her walk us through the feelings, the thought process, and the path forward as she sees it. Sussex County Delegate Leslie Lediger has been a longtime supporter of President Biden. And so her first reaction to Sunday's historic news isn't surprising.
Oh, I was so sad. It was just like so many of my fellow delegates, we were all pulling so hard for President Biden, and he was running neck and neck in the polls.
But it didn't take long for Lediger and her fellow delegates to come around.
We are 100% behind Vice President Kamala Harris.
And at least for this particular delegate, there is excitement in the air.
I think that this is a wonderful deep breath moment for this country. We truly are making history. And with Kamala at the top of the ticket, I have seen so much momentum building.
And it is a fight for freedom.
A momentum that's translating into dollars and donations.
Just last night, Kamala earned $81 million.
As for the question of gender, America's never had a female president, but a woman leading the way is something that this Delawarean sees as right in line with the trend here in the first state.
We have in Delaware so many powerful women at the top of our ticket. That is also history making. So I feel honored, privileged, excited, revved up and ready to go elect her as our next president of the United States.
Turning towards the actual race for the White House, Lediger feels like Harris is a strong foil for what Republicans are offering up with former President Donald Trump.
I think she is dynamic. I think that when people say she will be able to prosecute the president, I mean that in the most sincere sense. She is a trained litigator.
This is politics, and Harris is the shiny new thing. The nation will soon learn more about candidate Harris. She'll face attacks, have to answer tough questions, but for Lediger, right now,
I love her approach, and mostly I love that great big smile and that laugh that comes out just any time that she finds something funny.
The vibes are strong. One thing Delegate Lediger did want to pass along is a push to people at home to make sure they are registered to vote for the upcoming election. In fact, she's hoping that people will do that early enough to participate in the primary process here in Delaware. Those are coming up fast. Delaware will hold its primary on Tuesday, September 10th. Now, I want everybody to take a look at me for a second, take a deep breath with me here. If you feel like we've picked 4 years of political turmoil into just the last month of your life, that's because we have. Let's look at the timeline of events here. The presidential debate that really started all of this off was June 27th. Just a few days later, the first sitting Democrat, Representative Doggett of Austin, called for the president to drop out of the race. 8 days after that, Hollywood got involved. George Clooney wrote an op-ed asking the president to step aside. Then on July 13th, a horrific moment in American history. An attempt on former President Donald Trump's life. A supporter in the crowd was killed. Trump himself nicked. and bloody on stage in Pennsylvania, all in the lead up to the Republican National Convention. And then there was the Biden announcement Sunday, July 21st, the sitting president dropping out of the race and endorsing his VP Kamala Harris. And we still have a few months until ballots are cast in November to see who will lead the nation forward from here. And now let's take a live look at the White House. President Biden plans to address the nation tomorrow night at 8 o'clock about his decision not to seek a second term in office. This will be the first time that the president's addressing the nation since announcing his decision to withdraw from the presidential race and endorse Vice President Kamala Harris. And here was the president this afternoon departing Dover for Washington. He left his North Shore's Rehoboth Beach home today after testing negative for COVID. It was his first public appearance since dropping his bid for re-election. New tonight, a 19-year-old has died from the shooting that happened in Milton on July 22nd. Police say around 4:47 they responded to a call about a shooting on Collins Street. That's where they found the 19-year-old who was shot in the torso. Police say the preliminary investigation revealed the man was living in a shed on the property when an unknown person fired several shots at the shed. The investigation still underway, and troopers ask if you know anything about the shooting, contact state police. Next month, a meeting will be held with DelDOT engineers to provide updates on the bypass project. Locals in Millsboro will be able to ask questions about the project, and one local tells us he thinks the issue might be bigger than just the Route 113 and Route 20 intersection.
But hopefully the intersection will take care of the long waits. I don't know, but I don't believe it will. I think we need another lane in each direction is what we really need.
DelDOT says the project is slated to be completed by the summer of 2025. Along with the bypass, there are some more changes in the area that are planned. DelDOT is planning to add traffic lights around the Route 113, Route 20 intersection, and also widen Route 113 at that part of the bypass. Numerous road realignments are also planned, including at Sheep Pen Road and Fox Run Road. Additionally, Hollyville Road is also planned to be widened to help with capacity. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside into the Ocean City area. A gorgeous, darker image here as we look out into nature. Our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, is going to talk about what's going on in nature with a look at our weather.
Well, what's going on right now is, hey, we're sneaking in a pretty decent day today. No guarantee of that happening for tomorrow or at least early Thursday. Our Bay Health camera in Milford right now, we're at 88 degrees, but we'll drop down to 79 by 9 o'clock with partly cloudy skies. Most of tonight should be okay. When we get to about 10 o'clock, that's when we're watching out for a push of rain. Now, you'll notice on our live radar, we're bone dry and clear for right now. But as I widen the scope here, you'll notice we're starting to see some scattered showers kind of float its way from the south to the north. And now we're starting to see an alignment right now turning into a very odd squall line that's lifting from the south directly to the north. We'll continue to track that throughout the rest of this evening. But here's a look at our expectation for our day part forecast. Listen, we're looking for widespread rain and scattered showers throughout the afternoon, and that's just Wednesday. Coming up, Charlie, I'll tell you how rainy Thursday is going to be too.
Paul. New in Rehoboth, the city working with DelDOT to repave Rehoboth Avenue. Officials say the project will likely begin in September. The city says ideally the project can be completed this fall, but because paving is heavily temperature dependent, it's possible that at some point the project will need to be shut down for the winter and then completed in the spring. CoastTV spoke with somebody who says the road work could be a headache with the traffic.
Oh, I'm sure the traffic will just be a nightmare. Other than that, I have no idea. I'm sure it's going to be a horrible traffic situation.
I really like that guy's shirt. The city says it's responsible for the cost of repaving the first two ocean blocks of Rehoboth Avenue and DelDOT for the remainder of the avenue. All of this brings us right into our CoastTV poll. We want to know if you think or what you think the inconvenience will be the biggest about driving during the repaving. Let's take a look at the updated results from earlier this evening. And here's what we've got for you so far. And this has been the case so far in the first two shows we've had, the first two newscasts. 68% say, hey, that parking is going to be the biggest problem. Another 26% say delays. And then you've got detours and noise. That's running a distant third and fourth. You can go vote at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. Here's something to get excited about. The 99th Chincoteague Pony Swim. It's happening Wednesday, and by my count, that's tomorrow. Coverage begins at noon on Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app. Crowds will gather from across the country to see the herd of wild ponies swim across the Assateague Channel. It is truly something you'll only see on Delmarva, so make sure you download the DSN app now so that you're ready to play Pony Swim Trivia. The prize will be a 2-night stay at the Key West Cottages in Chincoteague. It's sponsored by Matt the Carpet Guy. We have more to get into this evening. A local event set to honor lifeguards protecting our coast.
Speaking of the coast, remember that pony swim live on DSN July 24th. Coverage begins at noon. And by the way, for our Chincoteague Pony Swim forecast, we're looking for scattered showers in Chincoteague till about 2 o'clock, and then we may see a little more sunshine.
New license plate for a great cause. We're going to be back in 60 seconds.
This summer, celebrate the timeless romance between driver and savings by putting just a penny down at Pohanka Hyundai's Love and Savings Sales Event. With as low as 0% APR financing for up to 5 years on select new 2024 Hyundais. And receive a free pair of movie tickets when you test drive any new vehicle at Pohanka Hyundai. They all come with Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty. Put just a penny down and fall in love with interest-free financing at Pohanka Hyundai of Salisbury.
You do game nights. You do dinners worth sharing. You do movie marathons. At Johnny Janosic Outlet and Clearance Center, we help you do you for less. Get this reclining sofa just $599.95. This twin bunk bed set just $549.95. Or this 7-piece dining set just $649.95. You know what you want, so you do you with a little help from Johnny Janosic Outlet and Clearance Center.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
A new Maryland Bays license plate was unveiled at the Assateague State Park Living Shoreline. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappé shows us what the new license plate you'll be seeing on the roads looks like.
Tons of people came to Assateague for the unveiling of the new Maryland Bays license plate. The new license plate now includes all coastal bays. Before, the license plate used to say Treasure the Chesapeake, but now they've added recognition for all the bays along the coast. Kevin Smith, who is the executive director for the Maryland Coastal Bays program, hopes this new license plate brings in more awareness and money to keep the bays beautiful.
With the bay plate recognizing the coastal bays, that's going to hopefully lead to more dollars that are going to help us protect and restore these waters behind us.
Maryland State Senator Mary Beth Carrozza is excited to see everyone come together for a good cause.
The license plate, the funding for that goes now to the Chesapeake Bay Trust, and they're one of our key partners too. And they currently use their funds to support programs like the Maryland Coastal Bays.
The Maryland Bays license plate is now ready for the public to purchase. Everyone I talked to said that this new license plate wouldn't have been possible without all the partners along the way. I'm Kevin Zappé in Berlin, Coast TV News.
Here's a look at your golf forecast. Listen, the bottom line here is that we're going to be watching out for some rain throughout the entire day, so not so good. Scattered thunderstorms in the morning, afternoon, and yeah, the evening too.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert Weather app today.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't take chances with just anyone. Trust the experts at Spicer Brothers. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've chosen us for our exceptional service, quality installation, and unbeatable warranties. Whether you need a roof replacement or just want to upgrade the look of your home, we've got you covered. And right now, save up to 20% on your new roof, plus enjoy no interest and no payments until 2026. For a roof that's done right, trust Spicer Brothers day and night, because you deserve the best.
Get your country on with the Delaware Lottery Summer Concert Series at the M&T Bank Grandstand. John Party, Jordan Davis, Cooper Allen, Brantley Gilbert, July 18th through 27th. Tickets at DelawareStateFair.com.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with summer savings at Gateway Subaru. Right now, save up to $3,300 on a new 2024 Subaru Outback. Plus, take advantage of great financing rates as low as 0% for 48 months. At Gateway Subaru, we're committed to higher standards, ensuring every journey starts with trust and excellence. Stop by and discover the thrill of the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Designed for the bold, ready for any adventure. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Mom, check my height.
As a parent, you do everything you can to provide for your kid so they can grow into their best self.
Same height. Sorry.
But sometimes you need a little extra help.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks to Food Lion Feeds, I don't have to worry if he's getting enough of what he needs. And that's made all the difference for us.
Here to fill tables and hearts with hope.
I've grown an inch. Yes!
Food Lion Feeds, here for every moment.
I'm Delaware Insurance Commissioner Trinidad Navarro. Do you or someone you love have difficulty paying for Medicare premiums or prescription costs? Medicare-eligible Delawareans can receive free health insurance counseling from the Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau, or DMAB. Financial assistance is available to help for Medicare premiums, deductibles, coinsurance, and prescription costs. Call DMAB at 302-674-7364 to see if you qualify.
If you're interested in doing a program like this, Sussex Tech is definitely the place to do it.
Sussex Tech was very conscientious of my work schedule. They were very flexible, and I was able to work and go to school at the same time.
Ms. Doyle was a wonderful teacher. She had confidence in all of us. She made sure to let us know that we were all going to succeed.
Check out Sussex Tech Adult Education online today.
And see how you can earn while you learn with registered apprenticeship and health profession programs at Sussex Tech Adult Education.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
Well, today was quite a treat considering that we were basically looking out for a chance of isolated thunderstorms throughout the entire week. But Tuesday was going to be our pick day where we could have a chance to sneak in some stuff in the morning time before the afternoon, evening showers kick in. Wednesday, I don't see that big of a window of opportunity, to be quite honest. We're at 82 degrees in Lewis, 89 Redden, 85 right now in Georgetown, as well as Milton, and 1 degree warmer than that in Milford at this present time. Now, as you take a look at our live radar, what you'll pick up on is just we have a mixture of clouds and sunshine, but not much in the way of precipitation in our immediate area for right now. We're seeing a general flow that's happening from the southwest, moving towards the east-northeast, moving at about 15 to 20 miles per hour. That's the general flow that's happening with precipitation. Now, we're starting to pick up on a couple of isolated pockets right here. We're starting to see some isolated pockets of thunderstorms that's causing some marine warnings. Now, when we talk about marine warnings, that's basically a severe thunderstorm over the water, okay? So somewhat gusty winds, maybe about 45 to 50 mile per hour winds. We'll keep a close eye on that. Our expectations for later on tonight, about 7:30, a few scattered clouds in place, but by this evening around 10 o'clock, we'll start seeing some scattered showers manifest throughout central portions of Sussex, and it's going to lift directly to the north. Now, by the time we get into the midnight hour and early morning hours for Wednesday, well, now that's when we're looking for some embedded thunderstorms to come knocking on our door. Well, more like thundering on our door, because we have some embedded cells that are expected to be a bit strong, for example, near Ocean Pines at about 3:30, and then over towards Salisbury at 3:30. Then we have another couple of lines that pull through at 7:30 and 8:30. Then begins to taper off a little bit more for us till we get to 1:30 in the afternoon, and another round likely to push through. And this is when the cold front will begin to push through and create this line that we're expecting right here now to push through for Wednesday evening. Now, I want to widen the view of that. You see, as we go into Wednesday, that's going to push through as we go into 6 o'clock. We're seeing a pocket of scattered showers that will begin to pull through and slide in from the north. Then we begin to see the effect of that cold front pushing through and taking all of that moist, warm air and sliding underneath it and just kind of gently nudging it down towards the southeast. And then that's when we'll start seeing things clear off in time for a good-looking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we got to get there first. As far as tomorrow's concerned, if you're going to the fair, cloudy, clammy, and rainy. That's all we can call for because that's all we have in the cards for you. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling Extended Forecast. We're in the yellow for Wednesday because of all that rain, pretty much most of the day, Charlie.
Down it, Paul. Heading to the coast, Delaware's lifeguards will soon be honored for their hard work. On August 13th, the Bethany-Fenwick Area Chamber of Commerce and the Big Chill Beach Club will host the 2024 Lifeguard Award celebration. This annual event honors local lifeguard patrols on the Delaware coast. Each patrol nominates a Lifeguard of the Year to be honored during the event. During the celebration, the guards who compete in the USLA Nationals representing Sussex County will be recognized for their achievements. We're just 3 days away from the 2024 Paris Olympics. As a reminder, you can only watch the Olympics right here. CoastTV is the exclusive home for the action. It starts July 26th. And starting July 27th, that's this Saturday, tune into CoastTV News for the Olympic Zone. This is a show that features a daily summary and showcase of up-to-the-minute Olympic content.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
The Lower Sussex Senior League All-Stars are moving on and preparing to take on the best softball squads in the world. After capturing the District 3 championship, and now they have home field advantage. The World Series runs from July 29th through August 4th at Lower Sussex Little League Complex. On Monday, Delaware D3 faces East in their first round matchup. Then on Tuesday, they take on Southwest. To Senior League Baseball, Berlin, representing Maryland, defeated Massachusetts 9-2 in the East Region Championship today in Bangor, Maine, forcing Game 2 versus Massachusetts today in the double elimination format. To high school field hockey, James M. Bennett Rising senior Megan Mitchell has verbally committed to play at the University of Lynchburg. There, she will join other former Delmarva standouts, Olivia Muir from Milford and Delaney Porter from Smyrna. Congrats to Mitchell on her plans to compete at the Division III collegiate level. And tonight on The Final Score, check out highlights from Worcester County Field Hockey Summer League. Game 1, Parkside taking on Sussex Central, and Game 2, Decatur taking on Washington. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Hi, I'm Sussex County farmer Blaine Hitchens, and I plant cover crops to improve my soil health. Cover crops help with nutrient cycling, weed suppression, and also reducing our input costs. I'm also improving water quality and my soils are more productive, increasing my yield and bottom line. Healthy soils produce healthy crops. Cost share signups are going on now. To take advantage of the financial assistance, stop by the Conservation District to enroll in the cover crop cost share program because every acre counts.
Has your kitchen remodel been on the back burner?
Move it forward now and take advantage of our biggest kitchen sale of the year.
Paul Davis can restyle your kitchen for half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition. And the best part is, it's done in as little as 3 days.
We'll bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow and give you an estimate that day.
Call now to get $1,500 off, plus free hardware and no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call Paul Davis,
the restoration and remodeling experts.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water, or maybe into some hot water if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
The beauty is hard to miss at Ocean City's premier golf course, Eagles Landing. Overlook the Sinnapunxent Bay's salt marshes and enjoy the unspoiled beauty of Assateague Island National Seashore. Eagles Landing offers 5 sets of tees, making the course playable for beginners and challenging for most skilled golfers. And the Caddy Shack Cafe and Pro Shop ensure golfers have everything they need. Find our best rates at eagleslandinggolf.com. Eagles Landing, upholding the tradition of the game.
Today's Weather Emoji Cast is brought to you by OC Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Here's something that I'm guessing some of you guys at home may already know. Delaware landing the top spot for the best state to retire in this year. Bankrate credited a ranking of the best and worst states for retirement by analyzing dozens of data points for each state. Now, some factors that put Delaware on top include the tax-friendly perks. Plus, Bankrate says that the state ranks well for racial and ethnic diversity and entertainment opportunities. Delaware moved from second to first place this year, and Iowa, the top state last year, dropped to 9th place.
Well, take a look at the shore. This is one of the reasons why all this beautiful weather, I mean, although technically that's actually in Maryland, but still, it's in our viewing area. Well, the temperature's in the 70s now. Live radar, we're all clear at this present time, but I'm keeping a close eye on how some scattered showers are making its way from the south to the north as it tracks its way up towards, let's say, the Salisbury and Pittsville area. Keep a close eye on that tonight. Here's a look at your forecast. You can call our page, and then, of course, your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Thank you, Paul. Joining us for Coast TV News at 6 for more news, more local weather. Download our Coast TV News app. We'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.